Surprise! Yes, sneaky Skaven, I got you there. Hey, it's Alex. Today we are painting the Clan Eshin Night Runner miniature from the new AOS set. Tag along and I'll show you how I painted it. So I primed it with Abaddon Black and then Grey Seer. You can just do Grey Seer, it's all good. And as you see, we're now going to start applying the contrast paint. So like all contrast paints and washes, give the bottles a good shake or else they don't work as well. Or maybe I'm full of lies. So Black Templar on all the robes for this sneaky boy. And yeah, you just apply it on. You don't want to over put too much on, so don't overfill your brush because it'll go all pooly and blotchy, and you can kind of move it around with your brush. If you do that, you can take off excess into the pot. So next we are using Fire Slayer Contrast Flesh. I know, very ironic, we're using a dwarf named colour for painting Skaven, as historically they hate each other. So yes, I am very aware of that. And once you're done applying the flesh, we'll go on to the next bit, which is the stabby bits. What are Skaven well known for? Stabby, you know? So I just did lead belcher here. It doesn't have to be lead belcher, it can be any silver you can use. And like most of my paint guides, they're a guide. You can follow them or you can kind of divert a bit and use different branded contrast paints. You've got your army painters and all that. But yeah, so that is the miniature all painted up so far. And next we're going to add a bit of texture and colour to the black robe. So we're going to be doing some sponge painting. If you want a more informed tutorial on how to do that, there's a link up there. I did a video a while back on that. But essentially we're going to apply 3 colours, and over time we're going to apply less of the brighter colours. So we're doing Corvus Black, Mechanica Standard Grey, and then Astra Militarum Grey. There's a slight pause because my brain couldn't process the long words. The joys of dyslexia. So as you see on screen, even though it's sped up a bit, I'm just slowly applying it gently all over the black robes, and it's gonna look kind of like worn leather, kind of weathered fabric and stuff, and it just adds depth to the black contrast paint so it doesn't just look flat. Now it's going to look a bit much first, but now we're going to apply a wash which will bring down the intensity of the sponge painting, and it brings it all together. So next we're going to apply a non-oil wash all over the miniature, and like I said earlier on, if it starts to pull up a bit, you can move it about with your brush into bits where there isn't enough wash, or you can take it off and put it back into your wash paint pot. As I said, we don't want over the blotchy look. And as you see, the black robes have toned down quite a lot now, which is good, and it's really brought that miniature together, which is really ticking the boxes for our Clan Eshin look. So next you want to paint up the flesh. I use Night Quester flesh here. I just did 2 coats. You can add like a brighter colour after if you want it to be a bit more of a brighter highlight, but I couldn't be bothered. Next I added some Royal Rider red. You can use any red. And then to bring out the eyes, we did a white scar highlight in the middle of the red eye and then in the lower corner to make an eye. And then you just use the same white paint for all the nails and claws. Now if you're a bit overwhelmed by doing eyes, just do a red dot, it's cool. I just fancied making it a bit more fancy, so that's why I did that. Next you want to go back with your Black Templar contrast paint on some of the robes. So I did the belt and the foot robe cloths. You don't have to, but I feel like it just breaks up the miniature a bit. And that's the miniature nearly done, but Skaven are very well known for not really looking after their weapons. So next I applied some fresh rust paint effect from War Painter, Army Painter. You can use any rust brand like I said. And I washed it down and I just slowly built up the effect. So it's not just like a big gloopy mess. You kind of get more of a natural look where you let it dry, and then if you want a bit more rust you slowly build it up with layers. And then you get a nice rusty looking look. And there is the end product, finished Clan Eshin stabby sneaky assassin dude. If you like the base, it's based on like trenches and kind of like Skaven underworld stuff. There's a link up there to the actual full tutorial guide, so give that a look if you like painting up this Skaven, and you can too get the same result as I did today. Now hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would greatly appreciate if you can subscribe, like, comment, share, do what you want. If you want to see other paint guides, let me know and I see if I can do that for you. And also I just want to say thanks to the affiliate link down below, Red October Games. They're the reason I got this box. and they also can help you with your hobby needs with great discounts and a range of items. So yeah, check out the link. And yes, you can enjoy the over-the-top backdrop there to the finished miniature. But till next time, keep it easy in life and hobby.